her gold is not in her. She's a diamond.
Hey guys, how you doing today? It is Buildz, and today what we will be doing is building a modern starter house and a default texture pack. I hope you guys enjoy the following let's build and hopefully it's the ideal house for your world. Okay guys, so let's get straight into things. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get out some oak wood planks. Now we're going to be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these guys just like this. We're then going to be coming back 1, 2, as you can see on the corner piece. And then we're going to bring this guy up by 1, 2. Now I got to get this right this time. This is a couple of times of me actually messing up. Almost messed up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you can see. 7, and then we're going to go 8, just like that. So once you've done that, we have, of course, the height of the building and the width for the first part of the build just right here. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start making the front face of this build. So you're going to want to place one block just like so here of the wall, then a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, just like that. And we're going to be bringing this up all the way to the very top of the build, as you guys will be able to see. So like I said, you know, this is a starter house. This is for you if you're starting a brand new world in survival ideally, and you want a cool little modern house to put in that world. But this house is very material friendly. I've tried to keep everything, you know, pretty survival friendly. I myself actually own an SMP server, and I fully understand how hard it is to get some of these materials. So it's all cool. We went with easy stuff. Now this is going to come up, this is going to come up 3 in height just like this. And what we're going to be doing now, guys, is we're going to be coming back just one block like that, and we're going to be placing some more of these oak wood planks. Now this is going to be for the garage of your car. So this is going to be, as you can see, 5 wide. We're then going to be coming up 3 in height, because that is the height of the ceiling in this house. And then you're going to want to continue with the wall just across like that. That is almost the front face of the build. What we're going to do now is get ourselves out some stone. Actually, let me try this with stone block first, guys. This is going to be a little experimental kind of project here, and we're going to see how this looks. So I think it's going to start by here, and we're going to bring this all the way across just like that. So remember, guys, don't build anything yet. We're going to see how this looks. If it looks cool, we're going to keep it. And then this is going to come up by 2 on this side. You kind of look a bit fatty. Well, we're going to keep you. You know what? I'm going to go with my original plan. But what you're going to want to do, guys, is replace all of these, as you can see, with slabs. Just a normal stone slab. That's what we're going to be using. You can see, you can delete that, just like so. And then we're going to be bringing this guy up. Just so he is 3 blocks in height, just like that. Yeah, that works pretty well. And what we're going to be doing now, guys, is we're actually going to be bringing this across just on the front. Now this is going to want to come across until it is just overhanging by 1, just like that. And we're going to be putting 1 slab there, just like so. So as you can see, we got this kind of cool shape going, you know, it's starting to look pretty cool. Now we're going to be bringing this guy back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to be making this so it's 3 in height, as you can see. Just like that. And then you're going to want to do that, of course, for the other wall. Delete you. Now I understand a garage isn't needed in survival, but you know, we're kind of role playing it. We're going with it. We're going to pretend that your survival guy, you know, he owns that car. He has that, I don't know, smart car or whatever he has with a house this size. And the next thing we're going to be doing is, of course, making the roof of the garage. So we're actually going to be bringing it up by 1 slab. Just like this. We're going to be putting some of these oak kind of slabs on top of it, just like so. Place some of these guys. Delete you, as you can see. I'm going to see how that looks. Now, that kind of looks pretty cool. We're going to go with it. I'm kind of liking it. So you can just fill that up like that. If you did accidentally make the same mistake as me. And now we're going to be bringing this wall back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's just get this right. So I think this guy is actually going to come out 1 more than the other. So this is going to come out a total of 12 blocks, as you guys can see. And I'm just going to use a little bit of cheeky world edit just to speed this process up. But you're going to want to get this whole line, this whole wall, to be the exact same height as that wall right there. So the ID for oak wood planks are 5. So you're just going to set that by 5, just like so. And it should be looking something like that. Now what we're going to be doing is getting ourselves out a glass block. I think I'm actually going to be using black stained glass. I don't know how easy that is to get in survival, but I don't imagine it is that hard because glass, of course, is pretty easy to make. And we're going to be bringing that up all the way just like so. And then in between here, guys, what we're going to be doing is actually putting down a black block right there like so, which is kind of going to be like your little divider. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the back of the build, and this build, guys, I'm just going to note, is completely symmetrical, which of course means that, you know, the back and the front are the same, and you know, it's going to be super easy to kind of rebuild. You know, when you come to the other side of your house, you're going to know exactly what to do. The front and back kind of look pretty similar, with the exception of the garage, of course. So you're going to want to do that. And then we're going to get this guy, bring him all the way across, just like so. Then you can get out the black stained glass again. Place 2, miss 1. Place 1, 2, 3. Then get out the black wall, place 1 block like so. And then we're just going to be bringing this guy all the way across. Ooh. Just like this, until it's in line with that one right across there. In fact, we're going to nick that slab and put him on the back. Now what you're going to want to do is, of course, connect the ceiling once again. We're going to be using a little bit of cheeky world edit just to do that. And if you do have the ability of world edit, you can get it for single player quite easily. All you need to do is download the world edit mod for single player and put it in your mods folder, and it should work. And there you go, you've got the kind of frontal shape of the building. It is looking pretty fancy, pretty cool. Now I think actually for what we're going to do here is we are actually going to use stone for the flooring right here. So if you set 1, if you have world edit, as you can see, what you're going to want to do on the 4th block up is just place some stone down. Now this is going to be the flooring and also the ceiling for your first level. And now I got to come up with a solution of how we're going to make this guy work. So we're going to see how it goes. So once you've got that, just like so, as you can see, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be getting ourselves out some glass panes right here. Now bear in mind, guys, panes are a pain. No pun intended. And they are a bit annoying to place down. So just be a bit careful when placing them, because they can go all kind of crooked. And I imagine if that's in survival, it's going to be super annoying, and you may not get your pane back, which would also be a pain, no pun intended. So we're just going to be doing that right there. Then we're going to be bringing these guys back just like that. And as you can see, it's starting to work. It's starting to look pretty smexy, pretty cool. Now just through here, guys, what we're going to be doing, and you don't have to do this if you don't want to, and if you're in a survival situation, I'd understand why. But we're going to be repeating this kind of stone wall feature. Now the idea of this is it keeps the sun out. You know, the sun's not going to be shining in your eye all day long, and of course you do have that little bit of privacy as well. And there is just about enough sun, hopefully, when we include the other windows, to kind of, you know, give you enough lighting for it to be pretty good in day and night time. So you're going to want to extend this guy out just like so, and then we're going to be bringing it all the way across here till it connects to that block right there, of course. Now I'm going to be doing this. Set 44. Oh, whoops, one sec, undo. Sometimes the word edit command doesn't select the first or second block, and that can happen, so bear that in mind if you are on single player and attempting a little bit of cheeky world edit. So we're gonna be now bringing this guy across the back. Actually, no, we're gonna bring it down by 1. I had a design idea for the back just to kind of make it look a little bit more unique, you know, a little bit different. So we're gonna be doing that with the back. as you can see, and that is almost the build done, guys. Now I would recommend actually having some stone flooring in here, unless you want to of course be walking across grass and dirt when you're inside your house, which is a kind of a little bit trampy, so we're going to be changing that up and making it a little bit more kind of acceptable. And you know, the house is starting to look pretty nice. Now, what you can do just to kind of make it look a little bit nicer is you can actually whip out a material like andesite, like cobblestone. You know, experiment, find what you like the best, or maybe, you know, what's around your area. So there might be loads of gravel near you, so you can use this and you don't have to go trek miles for it. And you can just make yourself like a little driveway, you know, if you want to connect this up to a kind of road that you have in your world, or, you know, whatever you have going, you can connect it up to the road. So we're actually going to be placing down some gravel here, as you can see, just from the driveway, and that can kind of connect out like so. And then what you can do is you can add like nice little details. Now, like I said, this isn't, you know, essential for your house, but it depends, you know, how much time you want to spend on your house. How pretty do you want to get your house looking? That's what it comes down to, really. So we're going to be doing that right there. You can actually get yourself out some stone and just continue this guy all the way out like this. And then you can get yourself out some gravel again and just go ham, go at it, and place some more gravel in front of your build. And it kind of makes this like nice little kind of front garden plot. So we're going to do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix in like a little bit of grass with it. Or maybe dirt could look a little bit more effective. We're gonna have a look. How bad does the dirt block look? It is pretty ugly, but I think we can get away with it. So just put a few of these guys down just like that, and then what you can do is you can put down some things like some tall ferns, you know. You can put a couple of them guys down. Like I said, guys, you know, whatever's in your area, whatever you kind of want to work with, you know, go grab it, play around. See what you got, and then just kind of, you know, experiment with it. See what you got and just play with it. So we're going to get some of these. We're going to get some of these. I'm going to place one of these guys here. And then we're going to get some of these. As you can see, guys, it just livens up the front of your build. It gets it looking way more pretty, way more kind of nice to look at, way cooler. Now, of course, this is just one bare side, and are we going to do something about that? Yes, we are. So what you can do, guys, is you can just like knock out a few holes in this side. So say we have that 3 away from there. We can then just come here, place another one just like that, as you can see. And then what you can do is actually just get some, say, black stained glass. Just right there, as you can see. It is very basic, this side. It's not very pretty. I'm sure if you spend a little bit of time on it, maybe tweaking the design, playing about with it, you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. But I'm just going to show you the bare kind of basic look, which you could go for when you're getting started. And just do that like that, as you can see. And if you really are like a little bit lazy, what you can do is just put a few of these tall grasses around the side, because it's the less attractive side of the house. And just kind of like try and disguise it a little bit, as you can see. But anyway, guys, that is how to build a modern starter house in Minecraft. I hope you guys all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please do smack a thumbs up on it. And if we get to 100 likes, I will drop an interior episode of this house and maybe add a few fancy little features, maybe even a garden. So if you guys want to see that, please do pop that like button. It would be massively appreciated. And leave me a comment down below. What do you think of this simple Minecraft starter house? Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next one. See you later, guys.